Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
Welcome back here, Off the Bench. Starting hour number 3. Last hour of the entire week.
You made it.
This week's been a blur.
Yeah.
Show's been a
back
blur.
in time last night.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, that's the beautiful, sexy voice of Richard Dickson.
And I like this change up on the music. Brought the energy of the last hour.
Yeah.
Everything else was like smooth,
Yeah.
chilling vibes.
Yeah.
The hour opens are the same every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our standard opener.
I should pay more attention.
Last time I was the laundry
on,
switched
Richard.
it up on me.
I know, my bad.
Really screwed up my timing, my internal clock, if you will.
Yeah. Your circadian
My
rhythm.
circadian rhythm.
Your circadian rhythm's probably all jacked
Oh,
up right
dude,
now.
it is wild right now. I have no idea where I am. It doesn't help.
I walked in and I was like, I forgot what you looked like.
Whoa,
You
who's
left like
this
2 weeks
stranger?
ago, and then
I know. It's been a while. It's been too long. Like,
So this is your first time back in 2 weeks?
so last 2 Tuesdays ago was my last show that I was on. And y'all ever go like out of town for a long time and you get into your bed?
yes,
Oh,
it's the best.
my God. I was so happy to be home yesterday.
Oh, I bet.
And it was not like I was not doing cool or fun things.
Yeah.
It's not
Getting in your own bed.
not a Crimea River situation by
No,
any
but
means. But like,
still,
That's
it
why they
hits
call it
hard.
home sweet home.
yeah, exactly. It's fantastic. We ate dinner last night. I did the dishes. I was like, man, I've been wanting to do these dishes. Like, this is like, I'm like, that's for real. That's not being sarcastic. I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm loving every second of this. I got the kids like sound in the background.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
I know. I bet
I'm a
that was
homer,
the. I bet that was the difficult part is the kids being like away from
Oh my
them.
God,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
I'm a
I've, never,
homer.
I've never gone more than 3 days, maybe.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
6 saxophone video you sent us
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding
probably
me?
made it all worth it.
I mean, it was worth it.
That guy was
oh.
shredding the sax.
Yeah, so this was in St. Bart's, and
Yeah.
we were, it was, St. Bart's is like it's a very pricey island to
Yeah.
go to, certainly. And it's an island full of like, every restaurant turns into a nightclub, and it's like,
Yeah.
you pull the plates off, and then you just stand on the table and dance, and it's like,
Is it like mini Ibiza?
yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so like it's the, bring out the, the waiters dressed up with the champagne and the sparklers and stuff, which is not my scene. Like
Right.
this
I
is
was about
not
to say that.
this is not a thing that. But I got to be honest, like doing it once with a group of people that it is their thing.
Yeah.
It is fun,
Yeah.
but like it was a lot. We did it quite often.
How late did you stay up?
I mean, not crazy. I mean, it's
Did the
still you're still
sparklers
on
come out
island
before
time.
midnight?
There was a couple nights where it didn't leave till like 1.
Yeah.
But it's an island. Like it's still nothing stays up like all night because it is still an island. It's not like you're. But there was this one night where I took a video and sent to them where it's like the saxophone player comes out and he's just like shredding on tables, like playing the saxophone to like this DJ type music. It was pretty.
It was
sweet.
awesome.
It was awesome.
Those are the best. I went to a wedding like that where they
Did
had a
you?
DJ, but then they had a guy walking around the dance floor with a saxophone.
Dude,
playing
it's
out
What?
unbelievable.
DJ,
I'm
and it was
taking
freaking
notes.
amazing.
It's like my eyes were like this, and I'm like, this is awesome.
A good saxophone to me is like even like that what's it called, like EDM that,
Yeah.
but when they throw a saxophone in there,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I'm like,
It all-
I like
it
this
brings
stuff.
it all
It's
home.
good. It's
Brings it all
good.
home.
That's probably why Daryl Hall and John Oates hit so hard. They utilize the saxophone
Yeah, they
like
do.
no other.
Yeah, they do.
It's a great instrument.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Kenny G.
Yeah.
Right. How many other just like brass instrument players do we just know the name? Everybody in the world know the name of.
True.
A lot of guitarists,
Classic
but you know
Kenny.
Kenny G.
Here on the show. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Because that means you're coming up with
We
something.
usually don't
You're
talk
cooking.
about. We're cooking. We usually don't talk about serious issues social issues?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Okay, we talk about serious issues all the time. Okay, we usually
So
don't talk
much.
about like political type issues.
Okay.
We stray away. It's not. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation. Right?
Yeah.
But when I do want to ask everybody's opinion, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Like, probably it potentially currently the most famous female in the world right now, or at least in the USA, is
Taylor Swift.
Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Way
And
cooler than Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think so too.
who is okay? She kind of like came onto popularity because of Caitlin Clark, making the WNBA way more popular, way more eyeballs on it. I think last year we gave a breakdown of like her immediate impact. Like viewership went up like tenfold in the first game of her career. Like brought more eyes and what will be like more money to all these ladies that are playing in the WNBA. Well, Sophie Cunningham came onto the scene because she was kind of her enforcer or her
Like
defender,
bodyguard?
her
Yeah.
bodyguard, because
Standing up for her.
Yeah.
for whatever reason, WNBA hasn't figured out that Caitlin Clark is like their cash cow.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is going to help everybody,
Blows my mind.
and they just let her get beat up and all this stuff. Now,
Women are catty.
Two sides to every story. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the trash talk, whatever. But like, it does seem like they're going out of their way to, I don't know, to demean her game. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sophie Cunningham was there, and she defended her and got in fights and all this stuff, and as seemingly just has this attitude of I don't give an F about anything, and I'm going to be who I am, and has won the people over for the most part.
Yeah.
On all walks of life, I think kind of won the people over,
Yeah.
but recently has made comments that it's a little, I'm not even going to say divisive in the fact that like, cause that means things are like divided equally,
Yeah.
right? Like I think there's
Polarizing.
polarizing
Yeah,
comments
yeah.
about protecting women's sports, protecting,
Which shouldn't be polarizing. But.
which shouldn't, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I think most
That's
people,
where we're going. I didn't know where we were going at first, but
yeah. So we're going like,
You got there.
She's
Yeah, I
made
got
she's made comments about keeping
women's sports,
biological
women's sports.
men
Yeah.
out of women's sports.
I mean, that's just freaking normal. I mean, it's the fact that that's a conversation is so stupid because there's a reason why it was divided in the first place. I mean, allowing that to have women have worked so hard to get those rights
Yep.
and get there and be a part of that and have their stage, and then because some dude wants to call himself a woman and you allow him to go beat her up and take that away from her.
Right.
If you have daughters, I think anybody with a daughter would say that is just I'm trying to watch my mouth. Stupid. I mean, I don't know why that's even an argument.
Yeah.
Okay, so LeBron can get all of a sudden decide he wants to be a woman when he's 50.
Right.
He can still go dominate till he's probably 65, 70 years old in WNBA.
Yeah.
Is that fair? No.
I think anybody that thinks that it's okay is stupid, right?
Yeah.
They're idiots, and it's not about political. It's not about being conservative or liberal or like whatever you are. Like it's about common sense. Like in the field of athletics, in the field, in the anytime you're competing, there, like you said, there's a reason. Like physically, men have muscles and hormones and things that should not compete against women.
Yeah.
That's why women are protected so much from men, by the law, there's certain things men can't do to women. Like it's the most idiotic like argument outside of that. And so she comes out and she makes a very common sense, like you shouldn't even have to take this stance.
Yeah.
But like you're having to protect, like I have daughters.
Yeah.
I don't want them in the same locker room, for one, as a biological man.
That's the most insane part of it to me.
Right. Two, I don't want them competing. It is unfair.
Yeah.
It is unfair for a man to compete against a woman.
Yeah. What did everybody fight so hard for Title IX for if we're just going to do away with it?
Right.
And like, why did we create such a space for like women to be able to be competitive and play sports and like have this like space for them? Why are we letting it just in the name of being politically correct? Like who are
we pandering to?
Yeah, who are we pandering to? Because to me, if you're somebody who believes that this is okay, I don't think you play sports. Like, I don't think you ever did, because why? Like, in what right mind, as somebody who has the experience, but even just like if you didn't play sports, common sense, like you said, where does it make sense? And it just truly doesn't to me. And I you know what I can't stand is that Riley, I forget her last name, but she's the swimmer who like first started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think she was like one of the first people to like really stand up and say this is wrong, because she got beat by that guy Leah Thomas. And I cannot stand when people are like, well, you still came in 5th place. And I'm like, why does that discredit her argument over the fact that, like, I don't want a man in the locker room. I don't care what you call yourself. Like, you're
Right.
Why do I have to?
She got beat by that guy. You already said it. I mean, she got beat by a guy.
Right.
No,
but why does it matter if she's in 5th place or not? Like, that is somebody who is affected directly by it telling you that they're not okay with it, and they're not just going to bend the knee to you just because you're afraid you're going to get canceled if you say otherwise.
And thank God, like, society's kind of like rebounded a little bit.
Backed off of that.
They backed off a little bit.
I don't think anybody honestly thinks it's okay. I think people are just taking a side and standing with whatever side it is to say, yeah, I'm going to argue this side because this side says it's okay. Nobody in the right mind thinks it's okay.
They got an end game, too.
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, it's something else. I mean, nobody thinks it's okay.
Yeah, and I like the Megan Rapinoe girl. She's arguing now, like
the soccer player.
Like, I think she's counter arguing Sophie Cunningham.
She's an idiot too.
Yeah, it's
Okay, go let all of the people that didn't make the U.S. men's team decide that they want to call themselves women, and Megan Rapinoe you're never heard of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
right.
And take all the political issues out of it. Take the transgender. It doesn't matter what you think of that, because like, we want love for everybody. We want respect for everybody. Like, how you choose to live your life, whatever it is, who are we to judge any of that, right? Like, whatever. But on the field, like on the sporting, in the Coliseum, in the arena, on the field, it's not society. Like, it should be a fair and balanced competition always. And it is not fair if you sucked as a man. That doesn't mean you can just go play women.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Anyway.
Leave Sophie alone.
Leave Sophie alone. But no, I think even most, and so I think it's a very like.
It's a very loud minority.
It's a super loud minority. It's not even
too loud.
It's not split 50-50. It's not even split 80-20.
No, I think it's like 95-5.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 99.5.5.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very tiny percentage. But the fact that
I think you're underestimating how stupid people are.
Well, yeah, people are really dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm really dumb at a lot of things.
Yeah.
But it's about like, and we only bring it up here because it's about the sport. Like, we don't want to talk about the political stuff. So like, how you live your life, whatever. I don't care.
Do you?
Like, we're not, you do you, and we love everybody. But like.
But don't say you're a woman and be a man and then go box a woman.
Yeah, don't be a man and go do powerlifting competitions in the Olympics against other women.
Yeah.
Crushed them.
Men are stronger.
I crushed them.
Physically, we're built, designed by God to be stronger than women.
I mean,
that's such a weird.
If you just look at it on like take like humans out of it, you look at animals, it's the same thing. Yeah. We're animals that have a conscious brain.
And we've already seen what happens. Joanna Man.
Ladybug. Oh, I think y'all hadn't seen that. You hadn't seen that, right?
I don't think so.
Ladybug was Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh yeah, no, I've never seen it.
About the soccer team where the boy dressed up like.
Was it Marlon Wayans?
They started winning.
Which one of the Wayans brothers was Joanna Man?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sophie, keep doing you.
Keep pointing your finger.
Keep pointing that finger.
Then she was the ring girl.
Nobody's winning more in life
than Sophie right now. Yeah.
So keep crushing it. Hopefully, the majority of humans on planet Earth got your back on at least that situation.
I would
take politics aside. On that situation, hopefully most people got it, and I think most people listening to our voice probably
agree.
We would hope, or at least agree with that stance. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back here with more thoughts on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, got some trash. Well, get that trash picked up by the pros, by the experts. You're Louisiana's leader in trash removal service. Go to trashrangers.com. We talk about it all the time. They got the residential service. So if you're one of the lucky ones that are have Trash Rangers available to pick up at your home, they will give you text reminders. So, Richard, there's no more getting in the doghouse because you forgot to take out the trash one night.
Happens every once in a while.
Every once in a while. You got to put it in the back of your truck, kind of got to go drive around town, see where you can illegally dump it. You know what I mean? Just kidding. We've never done that. But they'll text you the night before just so you know that, hey, look, it's coming tomorrow, so don't forget to take it out. They got roll-off dumpsters. I got one at my house because we're about to start our project there. They got 3 sizes to choose from, and we got the big one. We got the 30-yard one.
Need the big one.
Yeah, and I've worked with a lot of roll-off dumpster companies across the country when we were traveling a lot playing football, and this is the only company that'll give you flat rate pricing. So the price they give you at the beginning is the price you pay at the end. TrashRangers.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Let's see, 9. We went a little late. There's 9:19 in the morning, Friday. I'm hoping everybody has a great weekend. Maybe you already started your weekend, maybe a little 3-day, maybe taking off, maybe playing a little golf today. I don't know.
Too hot for golf.
It is kind of too hot for golf. I tend to agree with you. Tomorrow we'll be at the Jacob Hester football camp. It's going to be a great event. You know what else is over there at Elite Training Academy? Oshner's Andrews Orthopedics. So whether you're an athlete or just trying to stay active, Oshner's Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute can help you moving. And it's going to keep you moving as well. They'll have access to the highest levels of specialized care, nationally renowned expertise, and the latest equipment and modern facilities, including a convenient walk-in orthopedic clinic at Elite Training Complex. That's the Burbank location when you need care fast. So from the field to recovery, Oshner Andrews Institute is there to help you move your healing forward and get you back to doing what you love. So it's right over there, right off Burbank at Elite. You got this facility for Oshner is the technology, the medical technology is the top college programs, the professional teams have all that kind of expertise and equipment and care. And there's a walk-in. So if you get hurt somewhere, drive over there, let them fix you. Let them help you out. They'll get you back. Oshner.org/BRortho.
How many sports leagues are over there now? You got soccer, flag football.
You got the indoor soccer league, and probably outdoor. You got flag football. They do lacrosse. They do all sorts of strength and weight training as well. You can rent out the indoor facility. If you have a little league team and it's in the middle of so we'd go over there sometimes because I was dealing with first and second graders and it's super hot and they won't concentrate. So it's all right, at least once a year, one time I'm going to go rent an indoor facility. And so everyone's not dripping wet. And
you thought the heat was why they weren't concentrated?
Well, so they don't concentrate in general, but then they're like, oh, I'm so tired. So yeah, just any reason. They got a bunch. I think they're going to start doing baseball. I don't know.
I figured they would, but they don't have any fields. Do they have fields? Baseball
they
fields?
don't, but they got those fields. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Are you getting ready for hunting season?
Yeah, we're.
You got a spot. You get
so
some plots ready.
I've been more duck hunting lately.
Oh.
Got a new lab. Got a little 1-year-old pup. My dad and his brother have kept the same duck dogs. Yellow. A yellow lab, Rex.
I love that.
From Toy Story.
Of course.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Kids got to win the name. The baby won it. But no, I'm excited about it. It's going to be here quick. We get extra seasons this year. You're going to have a teal season in September. The whistling duck.
And that's new?
No, the whistling duck in October is new.
Oh.
The Mexican whistlers or northern Mexican whistlers, whatever.
Yep.
They've kind of came over to this area. You see them around every golf course. You see them on the golf course everywhere.
So they're trying to get rid of them.
Their opening season, 2-week season in October. I just don't know where, other than neighborhoods and golf courses, where to shoot them.
I've never seen them fly.
We're going to have to go with a pellet gun.
What are they called?
Northern whistlers or Mexican whistlers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
They have like a
really pretty birds.
Yeah, pretty. And they're
brown with a little gold. And
their bills
bill.
flat a little bit more. Or no,
I think you're thinking of a little spoony. But no, I'm excited. Are you going to deer hunt this year?
I got to get Huck out there somewhere. The problem was when we left St. Francisville, I kind of lost a lot of spots to go, or just hadn't stayed in contact with people that I had. So, I got to get him out there. I got to get him in the woods.
It's fun.
I've neglected as a parent in that aspect the hunting and the fishing.
So Jackson got his
shouldn't
first
do it.
buck at 6. Hadn't had one since, which I feel like his very first sit ever he shot a deer.
See, that's bad.
And it's bad.
That's
It's been
bad.
terrible ever
I mean, it was
since.
awesome. But
It was an awesome
also,
day. But now every time he's like, it's 7:15. He's like, can we go back to the camp? I don't see anything.
Yeah, this is so boring. It's
We've been here for 40 minutes.
Do you have to carry like a screen?
Yeah, his little Nintendo Switch.
Have y'all seen Toy Story 5?
Yes.
So did it make y'all want to get rid of the screens?
Yes.
A little bit?
It hit home.
It did.
It hit home
That's
so
the
well.
purpose. That was the point.
But so we've kind of taken away more this summer. Like he only gets his PlayStation for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No phones. But then his sister got a phone for the first time, and now I feel like it's hard to enforce because he's like, well, Charlotte's got her phone. I'm like, well, she's older than you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no, Toy Story 5 hit home. And it's so true. The screens,
I know. Like
it's a babysitter.
and a lot of y'all listening right now, you might not have kids, so you probably don't get fed the same information that we do on our social media. But it's about kids not playing with toys anymore and being on screens. And it was like, it hit home for sure because it's like, oh, I've had that conversation. I've had that conversation a few times. And then it pans like over the neighborhood at night and like all the kids are in the window. Like, oh yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, I mean, where I feel guilty, I mean, half the time, like when you're annoyed, you're like, here, take a screen.
I know.
And then later you're like, man, I did
It's a little
that
bit of a
for me.
crutch.
It is a crutch.
But you know what? Like our parents did it too. They were just like, here's a coloring book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a road atlas. Go read the map and
Go read a
quit,
map.
quit asking when we're going to be
It
there.
wasn't like we were doing like things that were that much more productive. Like when our parents needed to check out for a second.
We had to read instead of listen.
I fake read.
I just don't like what's on most of the apps. Something always comes in there that's a little bit adult snuck in there. Like you can't trust anything on YouTube. YouTube's terrible.
It's the worst.
Even if you download the YouTube Kids, there's still weirdos that
The
sneak on there.
YouTube Kids is weird. It's stranger than like regular YouTube.
Yeah, it's awkward. So we've gotten away from that. Like now it's movies only. You can go to the Disney app and watch a Disney show. But there's weird stuff on Disney too. So yeah, the screen's tough.
Yeah, my little girls, they found some YouTubers that they liked that were like kids their age and doing like kid appropriate things. But like over the years, those kids grow up.
Yeah.
And now they're doing like teenager appropriate things. And my 6-year-old, I was like, okay, you can't watch her anymore. She's like, but I love her. Been watching her. Yeah.
Well, it's not like we can start with one show. Like you can watch this. I know what this is. This is good. But where does it take them after?
Yeah.
Sends them down that rabbit hole.
Something I saw on my screen yesterday. Ex-Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia got released.
I love it. That dude drives me nuts.
Hey, that's going to drive me nuts a little bit. But can't argue, was a really good player.
Oh, he was really good.
Fantastic.
He was awesome to watch. He just needed to shut up. There's things that like, turn you off as a fan of an athlete. I loved watching Johnny Manziel play. I hated the things he would do. And I felt like Diego was trying to be the next Johnny Manziel, be the bad boy, and get in a little bit of trouble, but play through it. But when you're a 5'8" guy, look, what he did at Vanderbilt was amazing. But just the stuff like the Heisman, like flipping off people and doing that type of stuff.
I mean, it's a good lesson for a lot of kids out there, and it's a good lesson for life. There are certain things that you can't unsay. There's certain actions that you can't take back, and because it sticks with people. And there's certain things that he did that certainly you can't forget. Now, you can make up for it. Absolutely. Everyone deserves second chances, and you can make up for anything, and you can apologize and be very sincere in your apology.
But he never even apologized for any of that.
He didn't. Now, I think he admitted that probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But he's certainly probably the personality type that doesn't apologize for.
But what did we talk about when he started the show doing SEC media? And you say, everybody's been trained how to talk. He was never trained. Obviously.
Or he didn't listen.
There was things that they do post-game interviews where he's dropping F-bombs, talking to the reporter on national TV.
Yep.
Like, that rubs me the wrong way. Like, you know how you're supposed to talk. You're excited, you can do things, but you don't all of a sudden, while I'm sitting here with all my kids watching the game, and you start dropping F-bombs when everybody knows where you're at.
And if you're going to be polarizing, you better be good.
Unbelievably good, not just good.
And polarizing, that's probably like too positive a term. If you're going to have antics like that, you better be special.
Yeah.
And you could argue that he was special in college, but he didn't have the measurables. He didn't stack up. So it's no surprise to me. Like, it took him forever to even sign with the Ravens. Like, even after the draft, he was available for a while, and they signed him to a weird contract too. They signed him originally for a 3-year, $3.1 million contract with no guarantees or signing bonus, which is weird. Like, why would you a $3 million like? You got drafted. He couldn't find a team. Then you're going to sign him to a 3-year deal. Usually that's like a 1 or 2 year.
Could you not find a team because his agent's floating out what he wants as a free agent?
Yeah, maybe so. It was just a weird situation.
I don't think he has an agent. Like, he himself said, I don't have an agent. He
said it to John Gruden. And John Gruden was like, oh.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that changed since he went to the NFL, but I don't think he had one.
Yeah. He was due $885,000 this year. I don't know if that's the rookie minimum. Is that the rookie minimum now? That's a lot.
$310 when I played.
It was $295 my first year. Yeah.
$310 when I played.
So $885. Nothing guaranteed, so no signing bonus. So it was a really easy cut for him. But, like, to our point, like, was he second in the Heisman votes? Third? He was a Heisman finalist. Help bring a program that is irrelevant every year to 10 wins and almost to the college football playoff. And the Ravens decided to go into training camp with Lamar Jackson, of course, Tyler Huntley. Okay, that's a backup, been in the league a long time. But they chose Skylar Thompson and Joe Fagnano ahead of him. Joe went to Maine. Played.
Okay.
Did you look that up this morning?
I looked that up yesterday because I'm like, who'd they keep above him? Yeah. So they had 5 quarterbacks on the roster. So clearly didn't do anywhere close to enough in his short time in the offseason workouts and things like that to make a difference. Or maybe they were like, yeah, this guy, we don't like the way he kind of talks.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
he's like, does the good outweigh the bad?
Yeah.
And I think you see that even from you see it both ways. I mean, nobody wants unnecessary press.
They're worth the distraction.
Tim Tebow, great person, but he brought a media circus that I think the NFL got tired of dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to bring that around anymore, and you see it on both sides. But would you talk about that kid who, such an underdog, like, his story could be so much better if he learned how to talk and shut his mouth.
Yep.
I think he would be on a roster if he was the guy that thankful to be here. Done everything he can. He's super excited, busting my butt trying to get here, and so he's always just with a chip on his shoulder talking trash. And to come and do what he did at Vanderbilt is amazing. And that's a guy that should have a spot on the league, but he's a guy that just ruined his image.
Yeah,
people got tired of him.
And I think in the NIL world, I think it's easy for some of these guys to think that they are already professional football players. They are. They are professional, but they already think that they're in the NFL and can kind of act like that and get away with it because professional football players, some of them like to do that and act like that, but they've earned it, right? Well, these guys, they're being still judged by the NFL scouts and GMs like they're not professional. They want to see accountability. They want to see humbleness.
They love NIL. I think the NIL does a lot of weeding for the NFL.
Yeah, that's probably a good point.
No, I really think it
shows
is
people's true colors.
The amount of times that people are worried about what this guy will do once he gets money, and you see guys that get that first paycheck and they don't work as hard anymore. No. I think the NFL loves that these college kids are getting this money because that's going to weed them out for them already. A kid gets $500,000 to $1 million as an 18-year-old freshman. Mm-hmm. Does he get better? Because if he gets better, he handled it the right way. The money didn't change him.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's a really good point.
Witt kind of talked about that on Tyron's podcast.
Yeah.
Where Tyron asked him, how do you stay, I guess, humble? He didn't put it this way, but the gist of it is how do you stay humble playing football, or how do you keep loving football and college football when you're making all this money? And Witt's like, I mean, I just have a love for the game. Like, the money is whatever, but you have to like go in there willing and knowing that you love football and not what comes with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who, they see football as their way out for their family.
Yeah.
And the main goal is to get that money. Football is all about money to some people.
Yep.
And I think the NFL's always been worried about that. I mean, is this guy in it for the money or does he love the game?
Right.
This is going to weed a lot of that out.
Well, I think you can be in it for the money, but you got to. It's really weeding out who acts like a fool.
Yeah.
Like once they get it. Yeah. Like I was told in the NFL, like by our coach, we were like, "What's your why?" Like your why can be anything. There's some people's why because they love the game, because they want to provide for their family, because they want fame, because they want money. Whatever your why is, it's okay as long as you handle it the right way. Because whatever that why is, focus on it and work your ass off to get that why. Now, what you're talking about is such a good point, a good thought. It's like it's weeding out the idiots out there once they get money.
Yeah,
and it shows their people's true colors. Now, again, there might be actual remorse. There might be like we were all idiots as college kids. Like, who knows what we would have done with money, Richard? Like
these guys got to grow up so much faster.
They do.
They're getting agents in high school now.
Mm-hmm.
High school was the most fun I had playing football. I mean, by far, like you're playing with your buddies, no pressure. It's for the love of the game.
Yep.
College gets a little bit more serious, but I mean, I worked really hard. You worked really hard. We were kind of gifted. Like college wasn't that hard to me. And then you get to the NFL, like the pressure is like you're just worried about getting cut all the time, especially being that guy like me, undrafted free agent.
Yep.
You're seeing guys cut every day. By the time you got to the NFL, it was such a drain. Like you were stressed out every day.
Yep. It's different. It's a job at that point. All right. Look.
Just watching people when you're like walking to practice and you see they're trying to or working out 5 tight ends. I'm like,
yeah, oh no,
they're trying to replace me today.
Am I not safe? You had some stressful times though. We'll talk about that. Look, we got to go to break. We're running pretty late here. You should have boyed me, Alondra. But look,
no, this one's fine.
Yeah, this is good. It's a good conversation because it's good. Some really good
this
thoughts.
This is only
there.
the second segment.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Totally. Absolutely. We're crushing it. All right, stick with us right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Gulf Coast Office Products. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com. Trey Bill and the gang over there. Man, what a fantastic company they have built. And they built it right here in Louisiana. They got 4 locations here in Louisiana, but they're shipping technology, copiers, scanners, printers. They're shipping it all over the country, Richard. So it doesn't matter if you work in a one-person office, if you got like a little Cajun basement, that's an office above your garage. Doesn't matter if you're working in a hospital. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the size because you have to have that paper trail worker. You have to have that copier, scanner, printer. In the world, like this digital world, we're sending PDFs, we're sending documents, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the paper trail. You got to print it out. You got to scan it over to somebody. So you got to have that technology that works. And what really sets Gulf Coast Office Products apart is their award-winning service team. So if something goes down, and it happens all the time, something will always go down, but they will get you back up and running fast. So go check them out today. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. You can keep the song going because I want to tell all of our listeners about our good friends over at K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. I told you about my hotel naps this past week in Tampa for SEC Media Days. Blackout shades. Yep, K to Z's got those. Curtains, they got it. Drapes, blinds, K to Z Interiors Outdoor Living. They can do everything. Window coverings. Imagine laying in your bedroom, waking up on a Saturday, kind of feeling like, oh, it's time to get up, but I don't really just want to pop out. You reach over, get a remote control, hit a button. The blinds go straight up. Motorized. Don't even have to get up.
That's good stuff.
Start getting that daylight. Get the receptors going.
Natural light wakes you up.
Natural light. It wakes you up the best, with the most energy. It's great for you. You can do it without having to get up out of bed right there. So go call Brandon Barton, his whole team. They'll come out. They've been doing it a long time. And they'll come out and they'll know your space better than you do. in a matter of minutes and be like, oh, yeah, we can do this. We can do that. What's your budget? Oh, yeah, we can do this and that. Boom, boom, here and there. And really tie the room together. Tie the whole house together. K to Z Interior and Outdoor Living. KTZBlinds.com. Wasn't there was like a heavy metal version of this song that came out. It was really
Wait,
good.
really?
Yeah, it's really good.
I missed that, but I love it.
I think I know what you're talking
Who
about.
was that? Is it like
This would be a good karaoke song.
yeah, it would be.
I remember Mellow Mushroom used to do karaoke night.
Yes, they used to do it when I was in college
It
too.
opened my Seether. Seether.
Oh,
the band.
Seether?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got a good version of it. Yeah, they had open mic night. I think it was like Tuesday nights we'd go, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday night, because we never made Thursday morning
Yeah,
classes.
it was a classy way of saying karaoke.
Yeah.
Open mic night.
Yeah.
Well, if we didn't. If summer kids are listening, we made all our classes. Go to school.
Hey, if you had good enough grades, you got off the class checking list. So your goal was to make good grades so you didn't have to
Stay in
class
school.
check.
Don't do drugs. Unless medically prescribed.
Hey, my high is still making it in the industrial world. I see it in just about every warehouse.
Oh, let's go.
And
My
No,
shop
you're-
lives on the Freezer Pops.
industrial piping solutions
Industrial piping specialist.
specialist.
All your pipe fittings, flange, and valve needs. Turnaround season's coming up. Call me. We got more pipe on the ground than anybody in Louisiana. That's a fact. Maybe.
Laying that pipe.
Slinging pipe for a living.
Hell yeah, dude. And you've been out on the road, like in the plants for a long time, huh?
Yeah, so I've been doing it for about 14 years. Made the change from a new company, went to a little privately held company out of
Nice.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Nice.
Mr. Ty Westfield owns the company. It's freaking awesome. We do a lot more with less. Get things done when you call the
Yeah.
owner and just ask him what you want to do on something instead of getting board approval on everything.
Yeah, that's nice. Did you ever like wear your jersey out to a sales call?
No, no. And the most requested thing is people want to see like the national championship rings.
Yeah.
And like I haven't seen it since we got them. I'm pretty sure they're like in my dad's closet somewhere. But yeah, no, it's a fun job. That's why I like to do radio. Most of the guys I'm dealing with are blue collar guys that love sports.
How'd you originally get into it?
So the guy that first hired me was 2 SEC referees. So they knew me from doing our practices and stuff. And when I blew my knee out my first year, I was back at LSU doing rehab, and they came by, gave me a business card, and told me to call them if I ever got tired of playing football. And the very next year, I blew my other knee out, and I'm like, this stuff's starting to suck.
Like, and let's remind everybody, as a rookie, you were running first team and with Detroit Lions until like a minute or two left in the fourth preseason game.
Yeah, so I went to, I got to play the entire preseason, which was fun because I went out there with the starters and then would go in with the second team and the third team. And, there was, I think, I learned a lesson. I think there was 18 seconds left on the clock, caught a ball, went to break one down the sideline, the little cornerback's holding my leg, and the safety flies in there and blows my knee up. And the older guys, when I get to the sideline, they're like, hey, just go down. You don't need to break tackles anymore.
Preseason.
Like you don't need to do that.
Running with the ones a little bit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do a nice 7-month rehab, get back out there, make it into the fourth game the next year, and do it to the other knee. It's fun stuff. But I will say, my favorite NFL moment was watching you break every single game record because you happened to do it
You were on
against
the
us.
team, and you were you IR at the time?
Yeah, but I was on the sideline, and I just silently cheering for you.
Come on.
As you beat the hell out of us.
Yeah. God, that was a wild game.
That was one of my dad's favorite story. Me, you, Aaron, and who was the other guy?
I think it was Graham. Was it Graham Harrell?
Graham Harrell.
Yeah.
And we went to the little steakhouse.
Yeah, well, some random restaurant because we were staying outside of Detroit in a hotel, and you and your dad came and met us, and it was all those quarterbacks came and met y'all, and
We were trying to walk in, and they tried to make Aaron take his hat off. And he's like, no. And he's like, no,
no,
you have to take it off in here.
Yeah.
So my dad loves to tell everybody that, his story is, I take everybody, Matt, Richard, they all get steaks, and Aaron Rodgers gets spaghetti and meatballs. And he's
That's
like,
a red flag.
out of all these millionaires, my dad goes, don't, but I picked up the tab.
He's like, I bought Aaron Rodgers some meal.
And his favorite thing is like, oh, but it wasn't too bad because they had to play the next day, so they weren't drinking, no alcohol. That wasn't too bad.
That's such a dad thing to do.
Such a dad thing to say.
He tells the story every time. I paid for Matt and Aaron's.
No, Aaron, I got it.
I got this.
Got this.
Aaron's like, I wasn't even going to pick it up.
I had to pay for this? The spaghetti and meatballs?
That's crazy.
I just remember it was dark and red lights in that.
It was I forget what it was called. It was the best steakhouse in Detroit.
Yeah.
And it was just really dark. It was like an old mafia type place.
Ooh.
It kind of gave that feel. Like my memory says it gave that feel.
Like you were sitting at the table and you couldn't see the faces of the table across from you because everything was so dim lit.
I love a place like that. That's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
And my dad picked up the bill.
Good spaghetti and meatballs.
Great spaghetti and meatballs, apparently.
I don't remember. Did we win that game? Yeah. It was even when they were 0-16, Ford Field was still a hard place to play.
Those fans love it. And
They do.
And it's for historically bad as Detroit was, they still pack it out every freaking Sunday.
Yeah. It's just a way that building's constructed, the sound stays in it, and the fans are intense. It's just
Kid
a tough
Rock's
place to
always
play.
there. Eminem's
Kid Rock's there.
And Kid Rock's always walking around the locker room after the game with bourbon and a cigar.
No doubt.
Y'all have way too many Kid Rock stories.
Way too many Kid Rock stories.
It's weird.
And majority of the
I
Kid
run
Rock
into that
stories
guy.
I cannot tell on the radio.
Yep. I just run into him all the time. We're like
All the
bros,
time.
I guess.
He
No,
D's nuts you all the
He
time.
D's nuts me wrongly. Not even good. All right. Let's we're closing out the week.
Woo!
I can't believe this. What a week it's been. I appreciate everyone. We had SEC Media Days all week. Josh Heupel is inciting violence on LSU.
Arrest that man.
Students, children. He wants them to get hurt. It's been wild. And then Richard has been stepping in for Jacob Hester today, just crushing it.
Golf balls are just violent.
That's right. Golf balls is violent. But we're going to have one more segment. And it's going to be an Ask the Bench segment. It is completely different than OTB mailbag.
Not the
So
same.
don't even think it's the same at all. We're going to ask the bench when we come back right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, or as we like to call him, Gordon McKerney Injury Attorney. If you've been injured, Richard has been talking about, he's in plants all the time. If you've been injured on the job site, if you've been injured in a car accident, whatever it is, well, call Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys and let them fight for you. Let them represent you. Let them get you exactly what you deserve. Because if you've been injured, it's not always your fault. And you might not know who to call, who to talk to, what questions to ask. Well, give them a call. Number's pretty easy to remember. I'd say very easy to remember. It's 888-8888. And wherever you are in Louisiana. So north, south, east, west, central, whatever it name me a random city, Richard.
Tallulah.
In Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yep, I know. All right, well, if you're there, just dial whatever that area code is, followed by 888-8888. You can be a part of the G team. Go to getgordon.com, getgordon.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, closing out the show, closing out the week. We appreciate you sticking with us this morning. My God, this guy had a silky smooth voice. Such a good voice, you can get a supermodel.
I feel like this song was on a movie that we really liked when we were kids.
Batman.
Batman, yeah.
Yep.
That's what it was.
I don't remember which Batman.
I think we looked it up, and I think it was the Val Kilmer one.
Val Kilmer?
I think so.
I can
Valor.
just, like,
Mooney.
remember sitting in my parents' room, like, watching a movie, and that's what that song reminds me of every time.
It's my current obsession.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. This is Ask the Bench segment. Who is
Yeah.
your favorite Batman actor?
This one is the Val Kilmer one, but for me, I love The Dark Knight. So I love Christian Bale as Batman. I think he does it a really
I'd say Christian Bale.
Christian
Bale for sure. For it, I like that.
Okay, I felt like I had to defend that, but if that's like the consensus,
I felt like
then,
that trilogy, like that Batman time, it was so good. I didn't watch the other side. I didn't watch like Pattinson. Ben Affleck play Batman too.
I watched the Ben Affleck one. I never watched the Robert Pattinson one.
Second favorite, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That would be mine. Braxton?
I'll say the first one. I haven't really watched it in a long time, but I guess is the first one you said like the most popular one?
The with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Christian Bale.
Braxton,
So did you watch like the
Yeah, you don't
the
know.
next one? What was it called? The Joker or whatever?
Yeah.
Wait,
the Joaquin Phoenix one? Yeah.
that was twisted, but like really good.
I liked the first one. I never saw the second one because everybody said it was awful.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is just
I love
crazy
Joaquin
enough
Phoenix.
to do those roles.
Yeah.
Hashtag Guess the Bench.
I think he's underrated.
Where'd he go?
Joaquin
He was
Phoenix.
living in New Orleans at one point, I thought.
Is he underrated?
I think so.
I feel like he's.
You think he's
pretty-
properly rated?
I think he's. Oh, he's pretty good,
Okay.
right?
I just don't hear people ever saying like, I love Joaquin Phoenix. I don't hear people
Like-
talking about Joaquin
Well,
Phoenix.
he's seems like a weirdo,
He is a weirdo.
and he only acts when it's going to be like a Oscar
Yeah.
Yeah.
nomination situation, right?
So-
The Gladiator.
A buddy of mine
good.
ran into him in New Orleans, and he was the type of guy that was smoking a cigarette and then puts it on the corner of the building so he can pick up and keep smoking it when he walks back out the grocery store.
Love it. Good for him. Hey, we love you. Go USA. Have a great weekend.
Off the bench.
All right, we are going to tell you about our friends over at Pala. P-A-L-A. Pala.
Great
As
people.
I like to see. Great people. We work
Great
with them.
customer.
Yeah, heck yeah, they are. Because they're awesome. They're the best company. Looking for a great opportunity in skilled trades? Pala is hiring experienced vessel fitters right now at their fabrication shop in Hammond. So if you can read drawings, you can fit pressure vessels, work with precision, and you take pride in quality craftsmanship, Pala wants to talk to you. So if you're looking for a great job opportunity, this isn't just another job. Pala offers some of the best pay in the area, steady overtime, full bennies, paid holidays, paid vacation, and employee ownership through their ESOP program. So here's the best part. Projects are secured well into 2027. That's going to give you long-term stability with a company that's continuing to grow. So if you're looking to take your career to the next level, go to palletgroup.com, palletgroup.com.